A Prince Freddie sleep story. The mystery of the midnight tide. Prince Freddie had been busy all day. A suspicious crab near the fishing boats, 2 seagulls who needed a stern talking to, a volleyball that had no business being anywhere near his favourite napping spot by the harbour wall. Now the sun was dropping behind the hills. The sky glowed deep orange at the horizon, fading to something softer above. Freddie was settling into his evening. But tonight, something was different. The moon was full and very low, hanging just above the horizon, and the waves were whispering something he had not heard before. Psst, Prince Freddie. Psst. Freddie's ears perked up. Was the ocean calling his name? He trotted down to the shore, where the foam tickled his paws. There, riding on a wave, was the most peculiar creature he'd ever seen. A seahorse wearing a tiny captain's hat. "At last," said the seahorse softly. "We've been looking everywhere for you, Your Highness. I'm Captain Coral, and we need your help. The Pearl of Granada has gone missing from the underwater castle. Without it, all the fish are forgetting how to dream." An underwater castle? Fish who dreamed? "How can I help?" he said. "I'm excellent at finding things. Tennis balls, dropped treats, that one sock my human had been searching the cottage for." Captain Coral explained that only a land dweller with a pure heart and excellent sniffing abilities could track the pearl. It had been carried ashore. The most likely finders were a flamenco dancing crab, a seagull who collected things, or perhaps the mischievous wind itself. He put his nose to the air and set off along the beach, reading it carefully as he went. His tail swayed. Past the fishing boats, past the cafe where they sometimes dropped bits of hamon, past the volleyball net. Then something made him stop. He followed his nose toward the old lighthouse. There, in a nest of bottle caps and silver foil, sat a seagull named Pedro. And yes, there was the Pearl of Granada, glowing softly pink and blue. "Pedro," Freddie said kindly, "that pearl doesn't belong here. The fish are going without their dreams tonight because of it." He looked at the nest of bottle caps and foil. It has somewhere it needs to be. Pedro's eyes moved to the pearl, then away, then back. What if you gave it back, Freddie said, and the ocean gave you something in its place? Something that was actually yours to keep. The seagull's eyes brightened. That did sound rather nice. Within minutes, Captain Coral had assembled a gift of the finest shells. Spirals of purple, fans of pink, speckles of gold. Pedro carefully returned the pearl, quite pleased with himself. As Captain Coral disappeared into the waves, he said, "Tonight, every fish will dream of you." Freddie trotted home. The tide was coming in behind him, smoothing his paw prints. The cottage came into view, windows warm in the dark. Lavender from Senora Benilde's garden spilled gently into the night. He stood at the gate for a moment and breathed it in. His human was already in bed, a small lamp left on. Freddie hopped up carefully. He felt the familiar warmth of the fabric beneath his paws. He circled once, twice, 3 times. Then he lowered himself down, slowly. His chest settled first against the warmth. His chin followed, then his full weight, releasing like a held breath. His tail curled around toward his back paw and rested there. His human's hand moved slowly along his back. Freddie let out a long, slow breath. His eyes grew heavy. His breathing slowed. From the shore, very softly, "Buenas noches." The end. Sleep well, Prince Freddie. In the underwater castle, the fish are dreaming.